scheduled this afternoon. I blew out my knee and I'm gonna have to cancel because I have to go to the doctor's.
Okay.
I can barely walk. Yes.
Mr. Raines is available for bench conference at 10:30 if Mr. Fry is.
Are you? Just to chat? I mean, you can come up here.
I'm sure I'll be here. So, yeah, I'm gonna be downstairs, so I'll just pop up here.
Okay, thank you. All right, Rhonda Underwood, I have Brandon Brown, but I have somebody else. So let me check who they are. And who is coming in person?
From prison?
Mansour?
No, Garcia. Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
He's not here yet.
All right, Miss Underwood, just to let you know, Mr. Gonzalez is not here yet, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. I have somebody on a Samsung device. I'm going to send your request to unmute. Could you unmute your device and let me know your name?
Daniel Party.
Okay.
I don't know why my camera is not working.
It looks like, are you on your phone or are you?
Yeah.
Okay. I just sent your request to start it. There you go. So let me find you, and you're Mr. Dagger Margosian, but let me take care of Rhonda so she can get down to Judge O. Is that all right, Michael?
Of course, yeah, thank you.
All right. So, Mr. Party, do you need a breakout room with him, Mr. Dagger Margosian? Maybe
Judge
not.
Miss Holly's on Party, and she said she's in Old Savers first.
Okay. Do you have anything done in front of Judge Olsaver, Miss Underwood?
I do not, Your Honor. I was just gonna chat that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take care of, well, I can't because I don't have Miss Holly, but hold on. I have Miss Walsh. All right. Okay, let's see if Miss Holly will pop in real quick. All right, let me bring in, where's he at? Brandon Brown, go ahead and unmute your device. Okay, and I think I have Darren Coast, yes. Where's Brandon Brown?
I believe I see Miss Berta.
Yep, there's Miss Berta. I don't have, Becky was there, hold on. Oh, it's just a review hearing, okay. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brandon Allen Brown, file number 24-21679FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Brown and Christy Berta, P43149, appearing on behalf of the Attorney General's office. So I do have a letter dated July 16th from Darren Coast stating that Mr. Brown has not made any payments on his child support since the last review that took place on May 22nd. He currently owes Jennifer on docket number 2018-45880 DP $6,529.54, and Rachel on docket 2009-34792 DP $15,220.84. So, Miss Underwood and Miss Berta.
Your Honor, I believe if I could speak with Mr. Brown for a second. I want to check on something.
All right, and let's see, I have Wayne County or Washington County just on there too. Hold on, so I'm going to open up a breakout room, Mr. Brown, and put you and Miss Underwood in it. Okay, go ahead and join that breakout room. All right, Mr. Dagger Margosian, Mr. Dagger Margosian, are you disputing anything in the PSI? Oh, wait, I have to look, where are you? Are you disputing anything like guidelines or anything in the PSI regarding the recommendation?
No, Judge, and there was a sentencing agreement. I'm just going to ask you to follow it.
Oh, okay, so let me pull that then. So, Mr. Party, where you at? There you are. Okay, this is in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Daniel Benjamin Party, file number 25-22258FH. I have Michael Dagger Margosian appearing on behalf of Mr. Party. You are not here on this one.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, this is the date and time set for sentencing. I have a letter dated or a memo dated July 16th of 25 from pretrial services coordinator Darren Coast that states Mr. Party has been routinely drug testing at Isabella Urgent Care up in Mount Pleasant. I didn't even think about urgent care being a possibility, but okay. All tests have come back completely negative. So that is excellent. So Mr. Party, you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report,
Yes, Your Honor.
and you've had ample time to discuss that with your attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Dagger Margosian as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Dagger Margosian, obviously there is a, let me find it. He pled guilty, prosecutor agreed to dismiss the habitual with no upfront jail. Is there anything else to the agreement, Mr. Dagger Margosian?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, do you wish Mr. Dagger Margosian to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No.
Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
None to my knowledge at this time, Your Honor.
The probation department has computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 5 to 23 months. Do you agree with that computation of guidelines?
No objections at this time, Your Honor.
All right, we're on Mr. Party. Thanks, Ms. Holly. Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Party?
Your Honor, I would just ask the court to follow the recommendation for a term of probation, follow the sentence agreement for no upfront jail. He obviously did take ownership of this. He does have a pending matter in Mecosta, and I believe that Mr. Party went over the probation transfer procedure with either Ms. Holly or somebody else at the probation department. At some point, I think he would like that to happen. That's where he lives, and so and it would also make sense because he has that other case pending up there anyway. But as far as today's sentence, I think it's fairly straightforward. Trying to do better. He's been doing the testings, and I hope that he will succeed on probation.
Okay. All right, Mr. Pardy, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
I accept responsibility. I understand that I messed up, and I've just been doing really good, and I've been working. I think I'll be able to do probation this time.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful. In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law and protection of society. So, Mr. Pardy, it is the sentence of the court that you will be placed on probation for a period of 3 years. During the term of probation, you will obey and comply with all the terms of your probation and articles. You must not use or possess alcohol or other intoxicants, comply with testing. You can't use or possess any controlled substances, and you must comply with testing, have a substance abuse assessment if necessary, complete any counseling programs or recommended treatment if referred. not to use any object as a weapon, submit to search and seizure of your person and property as long as there is reasonable cause to believe you have items which violate the conditions of your probation. Obviously, they can enter your house for probation purposes to verify you live there and it's a safe environment. Otherwise, there's a crime victim assessment fee in the amount of $130, $30 per month supervision fee, 60 if we have to put tether on you, $750 in court costs, and $68 in state costs. I will give you credit for 1 day already served. Now, we are going to mail to you your notice of right to appellate review. And in that envelope will be a self-addressed envelope and 3 pieces of paper that are identical. One will be marked where you need to initial and date it. And then I need you to fold that up, put it in the self-addressed stamped envelope that's addressed to me, and pop it in the mailbox or a US postal box, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the other ones and mail it to the address listed on form within 42 days. All right, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. I just have one more question.
Yes, sir.
There was, when I got arrested that night, my girlfriend was with me, and they were just talking about they were gonna drop the charges for her.
We have an agreement with Mr. Sneed, who is handling that other case. He's agreed to dismiss this case. I'm gonna email him and I'll talk with you after that, Mr. Party.
Okay, thank you.
Usually it's once you've been sentenced, they do that. All right?
Mr.
Yeah.
Margosi, can you-
Hold on, Mr. Bayonetto.
Can you CC me on that? Mr. Sneed's out for a couple of weeks. I'll make sure it gets
Oh.
dismissed.
Sure. Thanks, Al. Thank you, Mr.
All right,
Party.
excellent. Thank you. All right, you're all set, Mr. Party. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, Mr. Party. Go ahead, Ms. Holly.
Tuesday between 8 and 10, just report to me.
So you have to report here because they have to do the paperwork to transfer you to Isabella County. You understand?
Yeah. Can we do it a little later in the day?
He's quite far away.
Okay, 2 to 4.
2 to 4?
Yeah. That's perfect.
But you got
Thank you.
2 to 3:30. Don't get here past
Yeah.
3:30, all right?
You said Tuesday?
Tuesday from between 2 and 3:30.
I can do that. Thank you.
Okay, and thank you.
Thanks, County.
Okay, so I have somebody in a hearing room. I don't know if it's Washtenaw County or Wayne County.
What county is this? I don't know what county this is.
What's your name?
Miguel Mansour.
Mr. Mansour. Okay, so you're here on Mansour, correct? Okay, so Rhonda, can we take care of this? This is yours, or it was yours. All right, no, you were in pro first. So Mr. Mansour, thank you for your patience. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Miguel Mansour, file number 25-22176FH. So Mr. Mansour, we received a letter from the Michigan Department of Corrections, and they're like, I don't know what's going on here. The paperwork's wrong. So we're here today to fix a clerical error, but I wanted to make sure you came in and understood what was going on, okay?
All right.
All right, so you initially pled to 1 count of assault of a prison employee with the second offense, okay? Which made the maximum penalty up to 7.5 years in prison. So somehow someone, and I'm not laying any blame or anything, I think it was a clerical error. I guess the prosecutor's office actually, after sentencing, filed a dismissal paperwork on the habitual by mistake. It might have been, it was supposed to be somebody else, but it got entered to you. But I had already sentenced you. So today, Mr. Alexander Bayonetto from the prosecutor's office is here. So Mr. Bayonetto, are the people going to rescind that paperwork?
I believe that would be our intention. Yes, I reviewed the file yesterday after speaking to Ms. Adams. I didn't.
Can you hear him, Mr. Mansour?
I can hear him just fine.
Okay, good. I want to make sure you hear him.
I didn't see anything that would indicate that paperwork should have been filed. I agree with the court. I think it was a clerical error. It would be our intention to rescind that.
All right. So Mr. Mansour, when we got that letter from MDOC, they're like, hey, the judgment of sentence says 7.5 years. but paperwork was later filed for dismissal of the habitual. So the initial sentence that I gave you is valid. There was just a clerical error afterwards. So I just wanted to let you know that that paperwork's going to be rescinded in case you were aware of the confusion.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, because you came in, you pled with a second offense, and we sentenced you to a second offense, but then this random paperwork got filed and it kind of confused
So
MDOC.
Yeah, because I was wondering why I was here. I thought I was already sentenced and I thought it was all done over with.
It is, but I wanted to be able to explain to you what happened.
All right, I understand. It was just a
Okay,
clerical error?
Just clerical error. Unfortunately, your habitual was not dismissed, so it still stands what I sentenced you to, okay?
All right.
All right, Miss Adams, is there anything else I need to address today?
1 second.
Are you up in Marquette, sir?
No, I left Marquette. I'm up in Woodland, Whitmore Lake.
Okay, okay.
I guess, Judge, do we need to do that as a resentence since we scheduled it, or just amend the judgment?
I think it was a clerical error through the prosecutor's office. Our sentence is valid and I sentenced him correctly.
Okay.
So, yeah, so, all right.
Do I have
Thank
to
you,
appear for
Mr.
court again?
Mansour.
Do
Uh-huh.
I have to appear for, regarding this
Not for
clerical
me.
error, do I have to appear again?
No, we're done. We're all set. You're good.
All
Just
right,
don't get
all
in
right.
trouble. All right.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, thank you. All right, so Brian Fry. What do you have? Brittany Ford. All right. Ms. Underwood, I'm gonna skip over to Mr. Fry. He was here early, so he's got one, and let me get him out of here. All right. All right, so Ms. Ford, come up. Miss Underwood, are you on, nope, it's John Glacier. All right. Okay, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Britney Renee. Is it Renee?
Yeah.
Okay, for file number 24-21993FH. I have Brian Fry appearing on behalf of Miss Ford. This is the date and time. Except for sentencing in this matter, Ms. Walsh is here from MDOC. So, Mr. Fry, you received a copy of the PSI.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and Ms. Ford, you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report.
Yes,
Have you had an opportunity to discuss that with your attorney?
yes,
Are you satisfied with Mr. Fry as your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
yes.
Mr. Fry, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in this pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
Does the pre-sentence report, I show she has 2 prior misdemeanors, but does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
No, Your Honor.
The probation officer has computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 0 to 17 months. Do you agree with that computation of guidelines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on your client's behalf?
Yes, Your Honor. We would ask that the court follow the recommendation of 18 months of probation in this case. I think that's appropriate. My client, when this happened, was deep in her drug addiction issues and she stole a checkbook. She's taken responsibility for that. But she's taken a lot of steps since then. She checked herself into the Dawn Farms residential rehab program. She completed that program. She's still involved in that program and living in the transitional housing of that program. Actually, this morning, she informed me that today is her 14 months of sobriety date. So she's doing very well. Since this happened, she hit a bottom for herself, but she has taken the steps to address the things going on in her life and has faced the consequences of that, but is working hard to come out the other side. So, Your Honor, we would ask that she be given the opportunity of probation. Again, we think that the recommendation is appropriate. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Four, is there anything you'd like to say in your own behalf? Okay. In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been set upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and protection of society. So I'm very pleased that you completed the program and that you have 14 months of sobriety, and that you're involved in your aftercare. It doesn't stop. You understand, even when you're not using, you still have those issues. So you have to be very on guard for those and make sure you continue for the rest of your life to try to make sure you don't have a relapse, all right? It's sent to the court, you'll be placed on probation for a period of 18 months. During that term of probation, you will obey and comply with all the provisions in your articles of probation, not to violate any criminal laws, not to leave the state of Michigan without consent of the court. You're not to use any alcoholic beverages or intoxicants or illegal controlled substances or marijuana. And you're required to test as required, mostly, and I do alcohol and controlled substances because that was involved in the reason you committed this offense, right? So use prescription drugs only as prescribed, complete any treatment as referred, report truthfully as often as required. Do you have your GED or high school diploma?
I have a high school diploma.
Good. So you won't have to do that. You have to provide verification of that to Ms. Walsh. Obviously, if you lose a job, change your address, you need to let Ms. Walsh know within 24 business hours. You're not to have verbal, written, electronic, or physical contact with a Patricia Wolf. And do you know her or she? No, okay. And then she's the one who's checks they don't, but obey all court orders, not engage in any assaultive, abusive, threatening behavior, not to have contact with anybody housed at MDOC, not to commit any assaultive behavior. You're gonna have to report probably next Tuesday morning to Ms. Walsh. Understand they can enter your house at any time to verify that it's appropriate for you to live in, but you must submit to search and seizure of any of your personal property or real property if they have reasonable cause to believe you have violated the terms of your probation. Let's see, get employment of at least 30 hours a week. They'll have you do, are you employed?
No.
No, and then until you do, you have to do some community service work. She'll explain that to you. There's restitution in the amount of $160 paid to Lenco Credit Union. Crime victim assessment fee in the amount of $130, $30 per month supervision fee, $60 if we have to put a tether on you, $750 in court costs, $60 in DNA fees, and $68 in state costs. Ms. Walsh, she reports to you Tuesday morning, is that correct?
It'll be on the 30th at 1 p.m. But
Okay,
I just, Miss Ford, do you still have the same phone number ending in 7924?
Don't- oh,
Yes.
okay, yeah, she does.
Yes.
Okay, I just texted that information to you.
Okay.
All right, now my bailiff's gonna hand down to you your notice of right to appellate review. We're gonna have the initial and date, one copy for our records. The other copies are for you. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the information on the other forms and mail them to the address listed on the form within 42 days, all right? Mr. Love, we're still waiting for Mr. Glazer. I think he's next door, okay? All right, and the record should reflect, I received back a signed copy of the notice of right to appellate review. Ms. Ford, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. MDOC's here.
Oh, Miss Underwood, we'll take care of Mr. Brown and then MDOC is here.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so Ms. Berta, thank you. All right, so we are back on the record with Mr. Brown. So Ms. Underwood, have you had ample time to speak with Mr. Brown?
Yes, I had. I wanted to confirm some information he gave me, Your Honor. Mr. Brown, first of all, I would like to say, has an excellent payment history in this matter. He has paid a great deal of money over the last couple of years. Second, Mr. Brown did run into some issues with his current relationship or a recently terminated relationship where he had to get transportation and find a new place to live, Your Honor. So the money he had saved up to make a payment, he couldn't do that. However, Mr. Brown does have a number of shows. He does a wildlife type show at fairs and stuff, and he has a number of shows coming up in the next couple of weeks. So he should be able to make a $2,000 payment within, like, I would say 3 weeks, Your Honor. So I would ask, and I would hope the Attorney General's patience would extend to allowing Mr. Brown maybe a 60-day adjournment to get back in good stead with his payments, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Berta, and I think he was historically paying pretty well. Is that correct for him?
Well, I wouldn't say paying well. I mean, he made some large payments. We wouldn't be here if he had been paying well. This matter is still charging, Your Honor. This is not arrears only. It is still charging at $333 per month. And so he's, instead of saving up for payments, he should be making a minimum of those payments. But he's not even doing that. The probation department referenced, of course, the other Lenawee child support case, which is currently charging and has a substantial arrearage. But there is also a case currently charging out of Wayne County. So every payment that is made is getting divided between 3 counties in 3 cases, Your Honor. So I've lost my patience here, Your Honor, but I'll leave it to the court.
So, Mr. Brown, I know you're doing the programming, but do you have another job, like a paid job?
So, Your Honor, I was
No.
working, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but do you have
So-
a full-time job? Because the animal thing should be your side gig if you can't afford to make all your payments.
So I can afford to make my payments, but I get paid in large sums of money. I don't get a steady weekly paycheck. So I take out
You're
owner
talking
draw.
from your animal
Yeah,
exhibits?
Yeah, I have almost 40 events still this year. So like if I go work, do a show 1 week, I get a large payment for that week. But then I take an owner's draw. So the problem is I did have money saved up, and I've been doing really well this summer, like business wise, like because we talked about last court, and it was kind of I wanted to work hard, and I've been working hard at this business, and I've been making good money, and I've been getting my stuff together. But then, like Miss Underwood said about a week ago, things went south real quick, and I had to split up from my living situation out in Devil's Lake, and I had to move back to Adrian, or I'm currently moving back to Adrian. And including moving back to Adrian, I had to move all of my animals, 60 enclosures. The car that we were using for the business was actually titled in her name, so she took the car. So if I didn't get a vehicle for myself, I would have been up the creek without a paddle, to say, with a vehicle. So I wouldn't have been I was dead in the water. So,
Okay, so I'm gonna stop you here, Mr. Brown, and let's explain something to you. You have 2 other cases, which means you can be charged with 2 other felonies.
I understand.
And I don't think, Miss Berta, is the arrearage going down?
No, Your Honor, it's going up.
So here's the point, Mr. Brown. You're supposed to make on all 3 files, you're supposed to be making your monthly payment. And then, in addition to that, you're supposed to be paying down your arrearage. Mr. Coast, you started your video. Do you have something to add?
I was just gonna say, Judge, yeah, it's continually going up since May, and when he did make a payment in May, it was looks like just the minimum payment on both files that I
So,
listed there.
Mr. Brown, the point of this is, no, I'm talking now.
Okay.
If you're not, you got a bunch of kids, you did that, not me. And so
understand.
if you're not paying your monthly payment plus big amounts down on your arrearages, we're just treading water.
Right.
So if you have to go get a full-time job and partner up with somebody and do the animal gig, then that's what you got to do. But if you're not reducing your arrearages, you're not going to earn any plea agreement. And then, you know, you're going to have a felony on your record. Do you
Right.
understand?
Yes, Your Honor. I did put my resume back on Indeed, and now that I got a set of wheels, like I gotta go get insurance and plates
Okay,
today.
Mr. Brown, do you have a college degree?
I understand, but no, I'm gonna go look.
No, listen to me. Stop talking over me. Do you have a college degree?
No.
Okay, get a job doing oil changes, working at Meyer. I don't care. Get a
Right.
job. I mean, we have factories here that are hiring all the time. If you don't smoke weed, almost anybody can get a job at PPG. So get a factory job, work nights, whatever. But you have to bring this down or you're wasting my time and I'm not going to adjourn it anymore. Do you understand?
I understand, Your Honor. I apologize.
Okay. So Indeed's great, but you know, work with, you know, I mean, if you're in Adrian, there's, what's that Works program, Mr. Coast? Michigan Works.
Correct. Yep, I could assist him with that if you'd like.
Yeah. I mean, the point is you have to make your payments and bring down the arrearage, or we're not going to adjourn this anymore. So I'm going to adjourn this 30 days and I want you to come back in and tell me you got a job. Like the animal thing, if it's not enough to make your payments and pay down your arrearage, then you can't do it full time. It'd have to be your side gig. All right.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm getting hit left and right with everything. That's all. I'm just overwhelmed right now.
That's life, Mr. Brown. That is life.
I understand.
That is life. And that is having kids and having to support them. I mean, we're all getting hit, you know? It's part of life. So, Ms. Adams, can I get a date about 30 days out?
Yes, Judge. August 22nd at 8 a.m.
Okay, I'm gonna set this out to August 22nd. I want you to get verification of full-time employment to Mr. Coast, and I want your minimum payments made plus some on the arrearages, or we're not gonna keep adjourning this, all right?
Got it.
All right, so what was the date? August
22nd.
August 22nd at what time?
8.
At 8 a.m. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, I know, Ms. Berta, you're probably here from Mr. Love. I do not have Mr. Glazier yet.
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Underwood, Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez is here. Angel Rosas is not here, so you want me to call that one?
You can call that, Your Honor.
All right, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan, I don't remember if they went with Angel or Angel Rosas, file number 25-22142FH. Ron Underwood appearing on behalf of the defendant. This is date and time set for sentencing in a contempt court. They were required to be here in person. Ms. Underwood, I do not see your client. Do you know where your client is?
I have no knowledge as to my client's whereabouts, Your Honor.
Okay, so I will issue a bench warrant for his arrest and set bond in the
It
amount of
is a her, Your
25,000.
Honor.
I will set bench warrant for her arrest and set, it could be either, depends. So I wasn't sure, sorry, and set bond in the amount of 25,000 cash. And then Ms. Underwood, that leaves Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez, and he's the one I couldn't hear.
I'm not sure.
Your Honor,
He's here.
it's been a while since I reviewed the PSI with him, so I will just go down and ask him if everything's still.
Yeah, he's on the 3rd floor in lockup.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's that's all I have, but do you need me for anything else?
Yeah, I don't know who is my probation officer on Gonzalez or Mr. Love. Isn't Mr. Jones usually do? I don't know.
Yeah, let me look. I'll look and make sure.
Oh, I
everything's
got
covered.
Tom Moore. He's lurking in the background. There he is.
Those are mine.
Oh, both of them, Tom?
Well, one's Sarah's and one's mine. Yep.
Okay.
Robert Love and then Jonathan Gonzalez.
Okay. Have a good weekend.
All right, thank you. We're gonna take a recess. Oh my God. I'm gonna take a recess. Stand up slowly.
You wear a brace? Do you have a brace?
No, I don't have one. I'm gonna go see my doctor this afternoon.
Yeah.
They do, they're sports doctors.
Oh, good, okay.
I'm gonna call and get an appointment. You can take these back. So I have to just hold these. I'm so sad for myself too.
Because seriously, you're used to being on the go so much.
Oh, I know. I had this, I don't know what I did.
Oh, Judge.
But when I said it makes it worse. So I
Yeah.
can't sit anymore.
Yeah.
No, it's
Just
Mr.
so
Love.
your pearls.
Thank you. I don't think somebody angry out. Just like, oh. Is he coming down?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Ouch. We had to keep Mr. Love waiting.
Maybe.
Like you're here in person.
Must I don't know. Oh, usually he's in his kitchen.
He's been here with Mr. Love most of the time.
Yeah.
Leo, Don Van Dusen's son, what was it, PD office, is coming over to the prosecutor's office.
Leo?
Yeah.
From the PD's office? They'll probably fit in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've discovered that there are no direct flights to Quebec City.
Oh, really?
No, isn't that
You
weird?
can't get there from here.
You can, you gotta go to Montreal, have a layover in Montreal to Quebec City.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Mr. Glazier.
Hi, John.
All right, Mr. Love, you can come on up.
Yeah, no, that's why I gave you that one.
Miss Berta, I do have Mr. Love and Mr. Glazier, if you're here on that one.
If you're ready.
All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Robert Love Jr. File number 20-19918FH. I have John Glazier appearing on behalf of Mr. Love, and I have Christy Berta appearing on behalf of the Attorney General's office. And Tom Moore is, oh, I guess I could start my video. Tom Moore is also here from the Michigan Department of Corrections. So Mr. Coast, our pretrial services coordinator, sent a memo, and this one was back on April 25 of 24, showing that he has continuously made his monthly payments. But then Mr. Glazier There were some other issues, so do you want to give us updates on those?
I don't know what the other issues are.
Wasn't there something where you? Yeah, go ahead.
He says he can pay the software, he's about 1,500 short, 60 days, 90 days.
30 should be fine. I got a check coming for a side job.
Okay, so Ms. Berta, Mr. Love has been doing side jobs and he believes he can pay off the balance in 30 days.
He's been making good payments, Your Honor. There's a withholding order in place. He's paying about $156 extra every month in addition to the current charge of $125. The balance as of July 15 is $2,551.63. So I will leave it to the court's discretion whether it wants to grant another adjournment for that purpose. But I didn't want him to think that there was only $1,500 balance.
Okay, so it's probably the
26.
next. So how about I give you 60 days?
That would be great.
All right, Ms. Adams, could I get a date, 60 days out, please? If she's ready.
47, go ahead and bring them down, please.
September 19th at 8:15.
September 19 at 8:15. Do you want to be in person or via Zoom, Mr. Love? In person?
In person.
Okay, so we'll do that in person. And Mr. Love, again, I always appreciate people that work so hard to take care of this. So thank you very much.
Thank you as well.
All right, can I get a notice of hearing from Mr. Love since he's here, Ms. Adams, for September 19th at 8:15? Is that all right, Ms. Adams?
Yes, Judge. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep, I didn't hear you the first time. So, Mr. Love, you want to just have a seat behind Mr. Glazier on that bench there? We'll get you a notice, or actually, you know what? Go have a seat down at that end. And then we'll get you a notice and then you can sneak out that door right there. Behind you. Only because I have MDOC coming in and they won't want. So.
You're set, Your Honor?
We are set, Ms. Berta. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jonathan Gonzalez Rodriguez, file number 23-21565FH. Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez is represented by Ms. Underwood. Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez, I have a gentleman here. He's waiting for a notice of hearing and he's going to be leaving. That's why he's sitting there. So this is the date time set for sentencing in this matter. So Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez, have you had a chance to read and review with your attorney the pre-sentence report?
Okay.
All right. And have you had an opportunity to discuss that with your attorney? Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you? All right, we're going to move the microphone because you're kind of soft-spoken, and so we want to make sure we're picking up your responses. All right. And you said you were satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, so okay, Ms. Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
We do not, Your Honor.
Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
It does not, Your
All
Honor.
right, the probation department has calculated the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 12 to 24 months. Do you agree with that calculation of guidelines?
We would not dispute that calculation, Your
All
Honor.
right, so at the time he entered a plea, there was an agreement that he would be sentenced to the low end of the sentencing guidelines, and of course, the court will honor that. Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez?
Your Honor, Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez suffers from certain challenges, and I see this a lot with MBOC clients where competency is not an issue, but there's substantial impairment. Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez, I think, sincerely regrets why we're here today. And I would hope, as the court has said, it is going to honor the COPS agreement, and I feel that sentence is appropriate here.
All right. Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
No, man, thank you.
All right. In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and protection of society. Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez, it is the sentence of the court that you will serve, well, let me get back there, 12 months to 60 months with the Michigan Department of Corrections. Because you were incarcerated at the time this occurred, you don't get any credit for time served. And this sentence is consecutive to the sentence you're currently serving now. There is a crime victim assessment fee in the amount of $130 and $68 in state costs. You do have the right to appeal the sentence, and my bailiff's going to hand down to you your notice of right to appellate review. If you could initial and date one copy for our records to acknowledge you received the paperwork, the other copies are for you. And if you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the information on the form within 42 days, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, the record should reflect he has signed the paperwork. Good luck to you, sir.
You too, man. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. I think that's my docket with you this morning, Your Honor.
All right, and we're all set. Thank you, Ms. Underwood, as always.
I believe I'm all set too, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Moore.
All right, you have a good weekend.
You too. That's all our sentencings, isn't it? And then I have a judgment divorce at 10 o'clock and a bench conference, and then I get to do a wedding. I'm so excited.
That's great.
All right.